another prayer I never made. I learned my songs from a loaded gun, from the way it shines when the work gets done. Sunday words never stop the pain, but iron faith stayed the same. Hope's a lie that feels divine when you're out of ways to survive. This is a song for the broken gun, for the damage I've already done. I don't ask to be forgiven, I just ask to be undone. If God listens to the weak, He ain't listening in to me. So I sing this psalm in rust and smoke till the silence speaks. I kiss goodbye with shaking hands, left my name in a wasteland. Every choice I've tried to save just dug another grave. Faith feels thin when night comes fast, and every shadow wears your past. This is a song for the broken gun, for the damage I've already done. I don't ask to be forgiven, I just ask to be undone. If God listens to the weak, He ain't listening in to me. So I sing this song in rust and smoke till the silence speaks. If redemption costs my breath, I'll pay it slow, I'll pay it dead. Let heaven turn, let angels run, I'll finish what I've begun. If there's peace on the other side, it don't look like what they promised me. So I sing this song to the dark tonight and set myself free. Smoke drifts high, metal still, God stay silent. Sky, dusty breath, a man learns fast the shape of death. I stole to eat, I stole to live, took what mercy wouldn't give. Judge said, boy, you chose your fate, like hunger ever learned to wait. Right and wrong blur in the rain. when survival feels the same. There's no cross for a thief, no prayer at the end, just a shallow hole and a warning to friends. If salvation's only clean, I was never in the plan. There's no cross for a thief, just a rope of a man. I loved once, but love don't last. When your future's chained to your past, she said run, but nowhere safe. When the law's just another face, every door is locked by fear, every choice disappears. There's no cross for a thief, no prayer at the end, just a shallow hole and a warning to friends. If salvation's only clean, I was never in the plan. There's no cross for a thief, just a rope of man. If God counts sins like men do, then heaven's empty too. If grace can't bleed or steal or starve, it was never meant for hearts like ours. There's no cross for a thief, so I'll stand on my feet. I won't beg for forgiveness from the hands that beat. If the devil wants my soul, he'll have to understand there's no cross for a thief, but I died a man. Chains fall quiet, dust settles fast. Nothing forgives the past. Road creeps under the pale blue sky. Justice don't ask why. Town square whispers when I pass, like my shadow's made of glass. Every step below the stair, they already hung me there. Truth don't matter, only blame, and blame don't need a name. The hangman knows my name, he don't need proof or prayer. He smiles like we're old friends, says, son, life ain't fair. I paid my sins and borrowed shame. Now the debt's the same, whether guilty or the same. The hangman knows my name. I tried to run, but roads run dry when fate decides you're gonna die. Sheriff said it's God's own plan. God never shook my hand. Every lie wears holy clothes when fear is what the crowd shows. He smiles like we're old friends, says, son, life ain't fair. I paid my sins and borrowed shame. Now the debt's the same, whether guilty or the same. The hangman knows my name. Just another erased face. Tell my story wrong or right, I'll be gone by morning light. The hangman knows my name, and that's enough to end it all. I stand tall in borrowed courage when I hear that final call. If heaven turns its eyes away and hell feels just the same, let history decide the truth. The hangman knows my name. Still sways, crowd goes home. Justice sleeps alone. No moon, slow tide, something waits on the other side. There's a cross by the county line, no name, just a date and time. Sheriff said best let it be, but the river keeps calling me. Water don't forget the dead, it just teaches them how to breathe. Black River mercy, take me down. Wash these sins where they can't be found. I've been praying to God who's gone, with a bottle and a loaded gun. If forgiveness don't know my name, let the current take a blame. Black River mercy, hear my plea. Drown what's left of me. Daddy's blues by the bedroom door, he never made it past 84. Mama's faith wore paper thin, that tried to turn the chains around my feet. Black River Mercy, take me down. Wash these sands where they can't be found. I've been praying to a God who's gone, with a bottle and a loaded gun. If forgiveness don't know my name, let the current take the blame. Black River Mercy, hear my plea. Drown was left to me. By clothes don't pull me back. I've been lost too long to track. Tell the sun not to rise too soon. Let me sleep in the river's wound. Black River Mercy, cold and deep. Keep the secrets I can't keep. If heaven turns its back on me, let the water set me free. No more running, no defense, just a man and his consequence. Black River Mercy, let it be. The end of me. Moon goes dark, water still. The river keeps what it will. They'll lower me slow in borrowed dirt, say nice things that don't hurt, but truth won't fit on a wooden sign. Some men don't leave halos behind. There'll be no cross for my grave, no angel carved in stone, just a name half forgotten and sins I own. I don't need heaven's claim or mercy's way. There'll be no cross for my grave. I chose a road that chews you up. Called it freedom, called it love. Every mile took a little more. Now I don't know what I'm walking for. There'll be no cross for my grave, no preaching, lying kind, just a wind telling the truth to whoever finds. If God keeps count of men like me, he's brave. There'll be no cross for my grave. I ain't asking to be saved, just remembering right. Can be wrong and still fight. silent stand. I live by my choices, I'll die by my hand. When the dirt settles deep and still, I'll behave. There'll be no cross for my grave. I learned my hymns in a barroom choir, neon lights and cheap design. Knees don't bend on holy ground, they bend when everything breaks down. Whiskey taught me how to pray, all nights got turned away. I don't ask for clean forgiveness, just enough to face the day. If heaven listens to broken men, I'll say it my own way. Yeah, whiskey taught me how to pray. Bible dust on a dashboard dash. Hope runs thin, faith runs fast. I talk to God between each drink. He never answers, but I still think. Whiskey taught me how to pray with shaking hands and words of clay. I don't need no choir singing, just silence while I stay. If mercy's cheap, I can't afford what the churchmen say. Yeah, whiskey taught me how to pray. If I die with a glass nearby, don't say I didn't try. I spoke to God the only way I knew how that night. Whiskey taught me how to pray, not to beg, just to say I did the best with what I had in the mess I made. When the bottle's empty and dawn shows gray, I'll walk away. Whiskey taught me how to pray. Lines get drawn by trembling hands between the law and no man's land. Red ink stains the county map, each mark's a deal you can't unwrap. They say borders keep you safe, but they're just inside your grave. Justice bends where money flows, truth don't care who runs the show. They There's blood on the county map. Every line's a loaded trap. Cross it wrong, you don't come back. No badge will save your name. I learned young where mercy snaps, right between the white and black. There's blood on the county map, and I'm to blame. Saw brothers turn to pray over land they couldn't say belonged to God or gun or law, just whoever drew it raw. Power loves a quiet crime, buried deep in ink and time. There's blood on the county map. Every line's a loaded trap. Cross it wrong, you don't come back. No badge will save your name. I learned young where mercy snaps, right between the white and black. There's blood on the county map, and I'm to blame. Borders bleed like broken skin. Who decides who's wrong or in? Every mark was once a man who didn't fit the plan. There's blood on the county map, and I can't wash it clean. History just calls it fate, but I know what it means. If the ground could testify, it would scream my name. There's blood on the county map, and I helped draw the stain. Paper folds, truth stays flat. Blood remembers maps. Clock on the wall won't make a sound, like it knows I'm running out. Every second tastes like rust, living fast 'cause I must. I'm on borrowed time, loaded gun. Every sunrise feels like one more chance I wasn't meant to see, more weight dragging after me. If fate's a deal you can't outrun, I signed mine young, yeah, borrowed time, loaded gun. Friends I love now sleep in dirt. Some deserved it, some got hurt. I keep breathing out of spite, or maybe fear of the quiet. I'm on borrowed
borrowed time. Loaded gun, praying slow, sinning fast. If I die before I'm done, at least I'll know I didn't last. Every promise has begun, every road dead end run. Yeah, borrowed time, loaded gun. If tomorrow comes around, I won't ask it why. Some men count their blessings, some just count the tries. I'm on borrowed time. Loaded gun, loaded gun. No regrets left behind. I'm on borrowed time. Loaded gun, loaded gun. No regrets left behind. I'm on borrowed time, loaded gun. No regrets left to outrun. When the chamber finally clicks and the night says, son, tell 'em I lived how I was spun, not how I was judged. Borrowed time, loaded gun. Dust on my boots, blood on my hands, sun sinking low over cursed land. Mama said pray, Daddy said run, but the devil taught me how to use a gun. Down this gravel road I drag my name, every mile of sin, every prayer's in vain. If heaven's real, it don't know me. I was born too deep in the shade of a tree. Cross on my neck, chains on my soul, sheriff's lights flashing, losing control. I loved once hard, I loved once wrong. Now her ghost hums an old sad song. Down this gravel road I bleed regret. Whiskey talks loud, but it won't forget. If angels cry, they cry for me. Another lost son of the outlaw creek.
stand. No clean escape for a broken man. Let the dirt remember my name. Gravel road confession carved in flame.
Cold wind hums through broken trees. Sunday silence judging me. I was raised on fire and fear, wooden pews and cheap red wine. Preacher said the end was near, but never said it looked like mine. I tried to kneel, I tried to pray, but grace don't come the way they say. Church bells don't ring for me, they just echo what I've done. I wear my sins like baptism underneath this burning sun. If heaven's gates are holy ground, then I won't cross that line. Church bells don't ring for me, they just toll my time. Mama's Bible on the shelf, still marked where Daddy quit. I learned early how to help myself when faith don't seem to fit. Every promise dressed in white turns to shadow by midnight. Church bells don't ring for me, they just echo what I've done. I wear my sins like baptism underneath this burning sun. If heaven's gates are holy ground, then I won't cross that line. Church bells don't ring for me, they just toll my time. If there's mercy in the sound, it's buried deep beneath the ground. Songs. I've been wrong too long. Church bells don't ring for me, let them save it for the clean. I'll make peace with who I am and the man I've always been. No confession, no release, no last words to justify. Church bells don't ring for me, they already said goodbye. Bells fade out, dust remains. Some souls don't rise again. Fire's low, stars withdraw. Something's knocking in my core. I sat alone by the dying flame, heard my shadow say my name. It wore my voice, it knew my fate. Said you've been running from this place. You can flee from towns and men, but not the truth beneath your skin. It was the night my shadow spoke, laid my sins out like a joke. Said you ain't cursed, you ain't insane, you just chose the easy pain. If darkness knows me this damn well, maybe I belong in hell. It was the night my shadow spoke, and I finally broke. Showed me a road I never took. Every lie, every look, said you blame the world, the law, the gun, but you pulled the trigger, son. Denial's just a softer chain wrapped around your brain. It was the night my shadow spoke, laid my sins out like a joke. Said you ain't cursed, you ain't insane, you just chose the easy pain. If darkness knows me this damn well, maybe I belong in hell. It was the night my shadow spoke, and I finally broke. If I kill it, I kill me. If I listen, I'm not free. So I stand between the flame and accept my name. It was a night my shadow spoke. I didn't run, I didn't choke. I faced the man I tried to hide, staring back with dead calm eyes. If redemption never comes, it won't be quiet, it won't be kind. It was a night my shadow spoke, and I crossed the line. Fire dies, morning waits, no one escaped. In my core, gravel crunch under tired feet, moonlight cuts me at the knees. I come here when I can't sleep, where the dead don't judge the weak. That graveyard wind was my name, with whispers it soft like it's a shame. Says you're not the worst I've seen, but that don't make me clean. If peace exists, it ain't the same as forgetting where you came. Yeah, the graveyard wind knows my name. His stones talk if you stay still, tell you what they never will. Life ain't fair, death ain't kind, both show up right on time. That graveyard wind knows my name, knows every loss, every stain. I tell the dirt what I can't say, never walks away. If forgiveness is a flame, mine flickers but remains. Yeah, the graveyard wind knows my name. When I'm finally laid down low, will the wind still say hello? Or will I just be another sound lost underground? That graveyard wind knows my name. Someday it'll know my place. No more running, no more shame, just silence setting in. If there's truth beyond the pain, I'll hear it then. Yeah, the graveyard wind knows my name. Cold dirt knows what men deny. Moonlight doesn't testify. They buried him out by the old oak tree, said justice serve, case closed, be free. But I saw fear in the sheriff's eyes when the shovel hit truth and the truth stayed quiet. History is written by who survives, not by the ones who lose their lives. Graves don't tell the truth, they just keep it still. Every lie gets sanctified when the silence kills. If innocence could scream aloud, this town would burn in shame. Graves don't tell the truth, they just remember names. Mama lights candles she never explained, prays to a God that won't ease the pain. I learned young how to bite my tongue, truth's a bullet you can't outrun. Some sins wear a hero's face and sleep beneath a badge of grace. Graves don't tell the truth, they just keep it still. Every lie gets sanctified when the silence kills. If innocence could scream aloud, this town would burn in shame. Graves don't tell the truth,
they just remember names. If I dig deep enough tonight, will justice crawl into the light? Or will it rot like everything else we hide from ourselves? Graves don't tell the truth, but I will if I stand, even if it costs my blood and this shaking hand. Let the earth reject the light, let the bones complain. Graves don't tell the truth, but they know who's to blame. Wind moves slow, dirt stays cold. Some stories never get told.
Sunburned low on a crooked trail, even strong hearts start to fail. My horse stopped dead by the ravine, like it saw something I couldn't see. Said, man, some roads ain't meant to ride. Then left me alone with the night. Courage fades when instinct knows where the living shouldn't go. I'm walking where the horses won't go, where even prayer moves slow. Every step's a warning sign, scratched in bone and old pine. If I disappear below, tell my story soft and low, I'll win where the horses won't go, and pay what I owe. Tracks run out in the red clay dirt, like mercy after someone's hurt. I hear chains in the canyon wind, sounds like all my might have been. I could turn back, save my skin, but I won't outrun what's within. I'm walking where the horses won't go, where even prayer moves slow. Every step's a warning sign, scratched in bone and old pine. If I disappear below, tell my story soft and low, I'll win where the horses won't go, and paid what I owe. If fear had teeth, it'd smile like this, right before the final kiss. I make peace with the dark I chose. Some deaths follow you close. I'm walking where the horses won't go, with my shadow in tow. No rescue coming down this line, no stars left to guide. If the ground takes me home, let it take my soul. I went where the horses won't go, now I know. Stand still, runs out. No way out. Midnight hums on a broken line, dust and prayers on borrowed time. I learned to lie with a straight-faced grin from a preacher man with whiskey skin. Mama cried when the sirens came, said, boy, this town don't forgive your name. Every mile I tried to run just pulled me closer to what I've done. On this gravel road confession, I spill my sins in the rain. I carry ghosts like loaded weapons, every promise wrapped in pain. No salvation in these headlights, no forgiveness in the dawn. I'm just driving my damnation till the mercy is gone. Pawn shop rings in a rusted Ford, blood on a letter I never sent home. I loved a girl with a dangerous smile. She said forever meant stay a while. I buried truth beneath my pride, but truth don't stay buried long inside. On this gravel road confession, I spill my sins in the rain. I carry ghosts like loaded weapons, every promise wrapped in pain. No salvation in these headlights, no forgiveness in the dawn. I'm just driving my damnation till the mercy's gone. If heaven's real, it's locked up tight, with my name crossed out in red tonight. And hell knows me like an old friend, says, son, you always come back again. On this gravel road confession, I lay my soul on the line. If judgment comes in this direction, I won't beg and I won't hide. Let the thunder take my shadow, let the cold wind write my song. I was born into this darkness, and I'll ride it till I'm gone. And I'll ride it till I'm gone. Dust settles, engine slow. Some roads end where the devil knows.